Good afternoon and welcome back to Channel and TV. I'm Chichin Kosi and here the latest of a news update. The talks between Numsa and long-distance bus employees seem to be yielding a positive result. The union is considering a 6% wage increase offer from employers in the sector. Spokesperson Paramile Hlubi Majola says the talks are still ongoing.
Started off at 2.5%, and that was actually the reason why we were on the verge of strike action a couple of weeks ago. As you know, we were preparing to go on strike during the Easter long weekend, but that was averted because the employers came back to the table, and we've really been engaging in a meaningful manner since then. The offer went from 2.5 to 4.5. Now we're at 6. This is what we are currently considering. And one of the advantages of this proposal, Gareth, is the fact that it also includes an increase on the means it's a 6% across the board. At the same time, it is an increase that all workers will benefit from. So even those workers who join the sector after end of March 2022, they will all be able to be eligible.
Civil rights group Right to Know says the city of Johannesburg is being unconstitutional by charging a protest fee. Right to Know says that this is unfair to poor communities and infringes on the right to protest.
The right to protest is infringed in the Constitution, and we have the regulations of the Governance Act, which regulates, protests. And for the city to actually be charging people to exercise their rights is actually unconstitutional. So for us, we feel that this is a prohibiting factor for communities that may essentially want to rise up and actually claim their spaces in the civil space. So that's the reason why we're taking the city of Joburg to court. Well, our argument is simply to say, if you're going to be charging for protests, essentially what you are doing is that communities who may not necessarily have the resources to be able to pay this fee will not be able to, to protest and as a result be heard.
And also in other news, the Clewa community in the Western Cape gathered outside the local magistrate court on Tuesday. A man who claims he killed people and was involved in a satanic cult is appearing back in court. Diane Smith admitted in chopping up the body of a 13-year-old Jerobin van Wyk earlier this year. The case is still ongoing. And lastly, Soweto residents are protesting over security issues at the Orlando police station and are demanding that the station commander attend to them or else they won't be leaving that police station. And this is a developing story. There'll be more of news coming right up on the channel, as well as some of the stories at 4 o'clock with Mnotho Maboza. From me, it's a goodbye.